Good morning, everyone. My name is Frederick. I will give my presentation about strategic communication. Prepare yourself and enjoy my presentation. And one, communication strategy steps. Number one, know the audience. The first thing that must be understood from the audience is the personality and physically condition of the audience, such as, and number one, knowledge of the audience regarding the subject matter. Number two, knowledge of the audience to retrieve the message through the media use. And three, influence of the group society as well and the values and norms. Okay, number two, set goals. Communication objective. Determine the focus the communication strategy. Providing information is communication in interaction. Communication interaction. People tend to feel better about being given the information they need or will be given access to that information, which is part of the states of the trust and security. And number three, comprehensive message. The strategic communication model looks at how communication choose among various message strategies to achieve goal. Will the message design model pays attention to how communication constructs message to achieve goals. And next, communication strategy barrier. Number one, barrier in the delivery process atau process barrier. The obstacle can come from the communicator's sender barrier who has difficulty conveying his message, does not master the message material, and does not yet have the ability to be effective communicator. The obstacle can also come from the repaint of the message. Receiver barrier because of the difficulty to be communication to the understand the message personality. And number two, solving problem and making decision because the higher the position or status of a person, the more important is to ask other people for technical expertise so that in solving problem or making decision there must be communication to request data consideration. And next, number three, cinematic barrier atau cinematic barriers. Barriers in the term of cinematic language and the meaning of word, namely the difference in understanding and understanding between the message sender and the receiver about the one language of symbol. It's possible that the language conveyed is to the technical formal, making difficult for the communication who looks knowledge and understanding of the language. And number four, psychosocial barriers. Psychosocial barriers, there are quite wide the different in accepts culture, custom, habitat, and participation and values adopt so that church needs and the expectation of the two communicating patterns are also different. And next, six media communication. And number one, communicator. Communicator are those who have information who really of the media as a means conveying their message. And number two, media. Media is communication tool that can be used as means of the disseminating information. Usually the media can be accessed by anyone access media. And number three, message information. Message information, namely an idea that is the address to many people. And number four, information selector. Information selector are those who have the authority to select news circulating the mass media. And number five, audience or public are those who receive message information from the media. And the last one, six, feedback. Feedback generally option when the communication directly into distraction. However, in media communication, feedback is delayed. And then bagan bagan uh, six media communication, and then a feedback, and then communication, ada communication, ada feedback, media communication, media, message, information, audience, and the last feedback. Okay, thank you for my presentation. Bye bye.